Hi, Melody. How you doing? But yeah, Minio, this is what we're talking about. You're gonna get a message very soon. Um, you're gonna be very. It's dumb. Do you really want to know the reason why? It's dumb.
Is this the time where I'm not supposed to?
Am I not supposed to be starting my glitch efforts today?
No, you're not supposed to be signing your glitch efforts right now. So Melody, how are you doing today? Look, it was panicked and. Luz, could you tell him, maybe? I don't know.
It's done. But now what?
She'd rather put all the blame on you. She'd rather put all the blame on you guys than...
Messenger, that's not what it is. Look, the point of it was, then, fine, I'll just say it myself then. The whole point of it was, is that since the big hunty boy was around and about, and I've been trying to annoy them for a long while, that I needed to get rid of my power in case he went after people. So I thought that the only one that would actually be, you know, safe in this situation would be you guys. Because, you know, you guys are pretty much able to sustain yourselves in any circumstance. And, yeah, that was just essentially it. But, the whole point of it's dumb anyway, because I didn't realize how quickly I gained power back again. It was just an effort to keep my stupid efforts from backfiring on somebody.
Here, have one.
We will treat her flesh with care. Thank you. Though, Melody, I have questions.
Cool.
Can
I
you
gotta see. We will treat your flesh with care.
Yeah. That's Speaker's one. Many false gods. Where are they? What do you mean?
Cool, yeah.
I mean, I've kind of annoyed Derry recently, so...
Strong, or,
oh, Jesus Christ.
the big bad adversary.
No!
Angel!
Wrong person!
Oh no! Why me?
Shoot yourself in the foot.
Oh, here, long for the love. I mean, Derry hasn't exactly done anything that would warrant it. Anything being bad.
Okay,
And I'm
tasting just unlocked. Doctor.
I could give less than pretty much anything.
yeah. I mean, Speakers one, I have a few questions, okay? A lot of fodder questions, but there's one in particular a couple in particular I want to know about. How much do you need to know? Abandon them. We await your faith. I can't host anyone at the moment because if any one of you guys gets hurt, then who the heck is there to remember you guys, right? Everyone's getting affected by this stuff. There needs to be people on the outside that are able to sustain themselves after everyone's gone. Right?
The big boy's after me.
Even Derry, even anyone else. I can't host anybody because there needs to be people at the moment that can play medic and help anybody who's hurt. I don't want any of you guys to be mad at me. I don't want any of you guys to hurt me. I want to help all of you guys because, yeah, even you,
Honestly,
including
yeah,
you.
you all have...
We announced.
Could you guys tell me what they said?
Renounce them, Ruby, lose.
I'm Messenger, even this new child.
Poor messenger.
Oh.
He's a guy.
You get third place, Messenger.
With the
You
idea
insult my
that
ability
you
to
enjoy
check that.
having many others around you, you seem to be quite... I don't accept your offer. Although it's probably not sent at me.
I mean, I think it's sent at everyone at this.
see you
It
there.
is.
The guide about glitches today.
Please don't do any glitches at the moment. I have to rescue Messenger from his own ass.
I
place
couldn't hide.
What has your god given me?
And the sheep never reached me.
An attempt to not murder me, that's what they've given me.
What more can I do?
Make them go away, Dad! They have a
Messenger, you're not allowed to sleep on the job. We still gotta get stuff done.
Fine.
You're not playing your Tamagotchi! I don't even think you're asleep. You're literally just faking it so you can play on your goddamn Tamagotchi and I'm not taking it. My
I'm safe up here.
my God, Derry has given me just. He hasn't hurt me. He's just. Is it really that thing of a necessity that a person has to give you something? Promises that you're special? Irrespective, then what are you doing?
To be fair,
That's what
the
you're talking about.
the only god that has physically put me to harm is all of
That one, he will never leave. I make my own
Come here,
choices,
You're
irrespective.
about to get tased, bro.
The cacophony.
Come here, where are you?
At this point, I'd be lucky if a god even hosted me with how I'm playing things. And as it is, everyone gets a dumb thing because I love you all. Every one of you guys, I love you all. I don't want to see a single one of you hurt. I don't. I really just want all of you to be fine. Too late. I know it's too late. And I never even got to meet either of them. But I just...
Oh, wait, the sheep's no longer after me. Why am I hiding up here now?
Is there even anything?
You might want to still stay hidden for your own safety.
There's no NPC can reach me up here. I'm the
Look.
best position ever.
The reason that Derry's mad at me at the moment is because of a thing that I had set out, which was the idea that I wanted to host all of you guys. And it's become a joke at this point that other people are allowed to play, but because I'm serious about it, I become the joke. I don't care if anyone hates me. I don't care if I seem like an absolute moron, because I just... The whole point of it is just so that there's at least some area where you guys can actually talk it out. I don't want you guys to hate each other forever. There's too much stuff where people just hate each other. And there's never any recollections. He came to accept all. I know he doesn't accept all. But do you, really, as well? You've hurt people. Like, can you honestly tell me one thing that Derry has done, other than existing, to warrant so much hate? Because from the seams of it, he's just retaliating to everything that's been done. The second he was created, he got targeted. I think that that's enough justification to be spiteful and to be wary and everything. By the idea of him being created. If everyone created Unity and then used it for their own gain, would that still be your fault then? Because you're the one that birthed the idea of it? One mind, one gain. But is it... You're avoiding the question on that. Would that be your responsibility? Then if people were to do something similar? If humans were to create hive minds and stuff, since you gave the idea of it in the first place, would that be your responsibility then? Would you take that responsibility? Would you take the responsibility for all those cults out there that have gone about and done everything as a combination of both of you two? Derry gives the idea of individuality, yes. You give the idea of unity, yes. And together, like, if not actually guided right, the insanity just goes up and beyond. There's the corruption of the word.
Got him! Got the shade.
Then what did the paradise look like before everything of this happened? What was it like? And... divided, you slaughter each other. Divided, we can also create new things that weren't thought of. If everyone has the same mind, then people can't come from a new perspective. It's all on the same route. There's no evolution.
Even
new weapons, new tortures.
Even if you were to have perfect unity where everybody was born of themselves and lived within each other, I find, if you will, he was going to be born eventually. There's nothing you could stop it. You could have handled it as way better than you did, which is just killing everything.
I have questions, but I guess that you're not in the mood to really talk, are you? I want you to learn how wards work.
The NPCs are lagging back for me.
Kill when force reclaim. You still kill. Then what about Nova? Don't know wish to. You seem pretty spiteful of him. Drove him to the point where he would die. When even adult hosts seem to come from anywhere. You could have reclaimed him at a later point and you tried to murder him. Anyone that goes against you is instantly on a death track. Some refuse to be redeemed. What about me then?
Hey, look at us.
Just because I'm on the sidelines disagreeing doesn't mean that I'm irredeemable,
Okay.
right?
What's next?
I can respect the ideals that you try and seek, even if they aren't specifically what they probably intended to be, but I don't necessarily have to be with you guys. I don't know if we're all here. Then what about Nova? What's your senpai? How long have you been around?
Lagging.
Are you new, or are you older? Are you Melody? I want to know how long you've personally been around to see, what era you've been from to, well, just know. If you're new, then there might be a lot of different issues. But I want to know as much as I can about the situation. And I know I'm jumping and changing, it's just I don't get to talk to you guys very often. Year one, she tries to divide us. I don't! I just want to know. But fine, I won't pry on it. If it's really something. If you guys are one, then why can't you accept your own backgrounds to become one? Every line has to lead into somewhere, but to not acknowledge the line is to lose out on a bunch of information. Isn't that how Old Tongue got lost in the first place? Because you weren't still connecting with all your own roots. What just said memories kept? Bet you can't personally access them. Or can you?
Seems a bit stingy if you ask me.
Fair. But they're still kept. How much of it would you say? But you can't really call upon them mentally. Though I guess it gets muddled up to the point where you can't even recollect what was yours and what wasn't. Every reach kind predict you. Yeah. But say you don't remember who you were. Must be a weird feeling. All else is hubris. This is going down a silly straight. Do you remember being, well, coming into existence? Or not quite? I had so many questions for when you came around, but there isn't enough time to go down all the strains, is there? I want to keep talking about just all of it, just different aspects about you guys and like about all the different things. Answers for the faithful. I haven't exactly really been that bad though. It's not like I really go against you guys, I just try and respect all of you. But questions come up, and ideas need to be brought up.
It's gone.
Or what happens in a song if somebody has a disagreement? What happens physically to them? Do people that just get alternate thoughts and everything and they are... Well, I don't know if there's even any kind of ability to think in there or not, but what happens if, say, someone says, I like pineapple on pizza, and everyone else is like, no. What happens? I'm sorry, it's just... I had a lot of questions when you came around next, as you can probably tell by my massive lore. We do not disagree. Truth proven? Well then, does pineapple belong on pizza?
Pineapple and banana on pizza, you mean?
By thousands of eyes.
I'm not guarded by anybody.
Me and you...
I know, I can see.
me and you can't do anything at the moment. Well, I think of questions. How about you guys think of questions? Because I'm just going to be sitting here trying to get these questions up, because I have them.
You have your own questions. Ask them. You can't
Oh.
them.
Okay, I'm just going to sit here.
Baby, you know it. I'm too much for you to handle.
Dairy!
Really? So, you're just trying to...
Then what makes you guys different? We're still going to... We don't even...
The only interest I can see that you have in me
Menial!
is because I've had an interaction with the Hunter. Before that, you tried to murder me. So now you're trying to appeal to me? Why?
That's not me, that's Chad.
I don't know. That's not answering the question.
Well then... With anything's going on, how are you sure that you're going to maintain yourself against the big hunty boy? He's aggravated by you. Severely, very aggravated. Hey, you said that word. It's an area that defines it. Yeah, I know.
It's a fair question, though.
I'll stay quiet. And read my stuffs. Look for my ducks. Kom in.
Well, if you're not aware, Lou's actually values his mind. And that, I feel, when you say truth, is truth from a certain perspective, not complete truth. You assume too much. You seem very focused on the adversary, considering that the hunter, or as you lot like to call it, the beast, has shown interest in me as well. You're welcome.
Messenger.
But
Quiet.
Now, it's not completely impossible to be civil, even though we might not get along with each other. Although, frankly, I don't know how you missed it, considering I've said it a few times now. But anyway.
Get down.
If that's all you have to say. Besides which, I did have an intention of speaking with the adversary. But that's just for my own personal reasons.
Sleeping somewhere.
Who knows? Who cares?
I'd imagine he doesn't have as much stamina as you guys.
He does have a little bit of a, I don't know, problem with being whole. You know, thanks to certain people. Cough, cough. Cough, 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 cough.
He was forced to, though. He didn't really have a choice on anything he took. It's like breathing, seems. But no, we don't know that either. I'm getting yelled at.
And others abusing, a particular limitation of his. Alright, then let's hear your recount of the event then, if you have time.
Would be nice.
We'll be unbiased in this regard and simply listen. There's no point in making an argument if we don't hear the whole story.
You've already tried to pitch the sale multiple times. The more you try and do it, the less I want to join. It's very understandable.
There's just a lot that we see. There isn't really much that we know that's... Well, there is compassion between you guys. We do see it. It's just that in this situation we've been put into, a lot of the stuff is taken out of our hands. And I know you don't like the idea of choice, but if you just simply reached out to us before any of this happened, rather than just putting it into it, we'd probably be a little bit more accepting of it. But we didn't know. Wouldn't even just be like, yo, you guys want to go for a party and stuff? You're going to go for a party and be like, what? And then it's like that, and it's just like, see, wasn't that fun? And we'd probably be a little bit more, if that's like not very good, then just having to find out from your enemy, essentially. It doesn't look too good. Not lectured. Besides, we're nearly adults anyway.
On my way to support.
We asked you for it.
We asked, not told. You mentioned the adversary being biased. Well, I offered and asked for your your side of the story so that I could get a possibly less unbiased recount of the event. And now you're action now seems like you're just gonna throw a dummy spit. A temper tantrum, if you will.
We thought that he was dead too.
Just let them go. Just talk it out.
Fair. Fine, fine.
Metaphorically or literal?
He does like fires. What exactly do you know that the fool dared him, if you give him words? Would you just let him out, even if he could never come back in? I think he just wants to save people now. But it's complicated.
On the off chance, what if it wasn't him?
From what it sounds like, you don't know him either.
I can't deny that, really.
Would you consider unity with the other voices to stop the hunter before resuming the natural chaos? You would.
All
Is
of
this
them?
just you personally, as a watcher, or as the whole hive mind?
Why am I seeing glitches?
Well, thank you for that answer.
Did
and
it-
for your version of events.
Thank you. Did it just show yes for you guys 3 times, just flashing, or is that just me?
I mean, I did get yes, and I think that was for my unity.
You all come from the same eggs. They may change, though. Seems that Derry's changing, I don't know.
Don't.
I don't really know if,
I think you may have misunderstood my mention of unity. I meant, while still remaining separate voices, that if you are a general, that you would commit your forces, as well as with the other voices' forces, to destroy this hunter, beast, whatever you want to call it. A temporary alliance, then. Or a treaty that worked out between a lot of you.
It only has to be enough as you need anyway. Really. Mignon! When? Hmm. There's a lot going on. I'm being yelled at. I'm sorry.
What did I miss so far?
Uh,
Can't wait to crash again. Can't wait to use exploit. Can't wait to do everything correctly.
Sorry. I'm the dumbest person here after all. So, yeah.
No, you're not.
I wouldn't say that. I mean,
Get to the exit and that it might crash again. Or are we meeting up?
Was it a long time then? Was it like since they split? Or, well, how long of an alliance were you two in?
Quiet.
Sorry. I've already sacrificed my part, but I gotta help everybody I can. Then we'll see in the future, maybe.
Right there.
Well then, in a situation that people aren't exactly, well, believing as much, are you really open to talking to them without going hostile? Because it seems to me that a lot of people seem to think that the second that they become doubtful, they're instantly axed. I need to care for my friends. I need to care for everybody. And I mean, there's nothing harsh of hoping for the sun, right? Dreaming of flowers and diamonds.
Does either solstice have much meaning to the voices?
Didn't seize me. Where?
Alright.
Do an extra.
Consider.
Meh. Well, you know, I'm always gonna pray to you guys.
That's good. Up the wall or go somewhere close to me so I can taste.
Made vigilante.
I would like to send messages from other children. You're a nerd. That's from Chad Chad.
Oh, for goodness sake, here we go.
I'm sure you're quite familiar with their work.
I'm still gonna ask you about the wards in
And
lore.
still won't repeat that phrase.
so you'll get your sacrifice eventually. Still got a few more voices to go before you.
Thank you for talking to us, though.
I'm getting to the hatch yet.
That's all good.
Mm-hmm.
We address those, child. Oof.
Yeah, I know. I got shut up at about right. I was turning into messenger. Okie doke.
I crashed
I do
one
need to
time.
work